In your chemistry investigation, you may prepare standard solutions. Due to the nature of the salts, some of them will be very soluble in water, while for some, you may face difficulty as they are not very soluble. In this video, we will demonstrate two laboratory techniques. One is for dissolving soluble salts, and the other technique is for dissolving salts which clump together or are not very soluble. Let's start with the first video and we will show you how to prepare standard solution using a soluble salt. Firstly, weigh the soluble solid in the beaker. Next, pour a small volume of distilled water. For example, if you are preparing a 250 ml solution, you may want to add a portion of the total, about 100 ml of water first. Insert a magnetic stirrer bar, you may get one from the laboratory technician. Place the sample on a magnetic stirrer and let it mix for a while. There should be a vortex seen during mixing for effective mixing. After mixing, switch off the magnetic stirrer. Use a magnetic stirrer bar retriever, remove the magnetic bar from the solution. Rinse the retriever and the magnetic stirrer bar with distilled water. Next, transfer the solution into the volumetric flask using a funnel. At this point, double-check that there isn't any salt left in the beaker. Rinse the beaker at least 2 times with distilled water to transfer all the chemicals into the volumetric flask. After that, rinse the funnel with distilled water. If you are preparing potassium permanganate, please do not acidify the solution at this stage, because the acidified solution is less stable during storage. Fill the volumetric flask with distilled water to the line indicated on the flask. As you are approaching the line on the volumetric flask, add distilled water dropwise using a dropper to prevent overshooting the line. Read the meniscus at eye level to minimize parallax error. Stopper the volumetric flask and shake it a few times to mix the solution. Your standard solution is now ready for use. We will move on to the next video on how to use a sonicator to dissolve big lumps of salts, or salts that are hard to dissolve. First, fill a sonicator to the line indicated on the machine with water. Next, put in your sample and switch on the sonicator. After a few minutes, switch off the machines and take out your sample. Check that all the solids are dissolved.